So the other day I asked you guys to send me in some SAT questions, and these are just some tip strategy questions, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to answer them as thoughtfully as possible. All right, and so let's just jump right into this. I have my phone with me right here, and let's just read them off. So the first question is, what are some must-know formulas on the SAT section? So when you start the SAT math section, you're gonna be given some formulas, right? You have a little formula sheet right here, and give you the area of a circle, the area of a rectangle, right? They give you some volume formula, and just give you some special right triangles, some given things, right? Number of degrees of an arc in a circle is 360, all right? So things like that, all right? But, although they give you these things, it's really important that you have to memorize all of these before you do the SAT, all right? Because it's just going to take you too much time to just go back to this first page and look these formulas, go back, all right? So you really want to memorize these things. And so once you memorize these things, all right, there's some other things you want to memorize. All right, I'm going to switch to my sketchbook right here. Um, some things you want to memorize are the circle formula. All right, the formula for a circle. So given you have a the center of a circle, HK. All right, so let's call the center HK. The formula for this circle with center HK is going to be x minus h squared plus uh, y minus k squared is equal to r squared. All right. So this is a really important formula to know, the circle formula. All right. This is what you absolutely, that's a bad star, absolutely need to know. All right. So circle formula, you need to know that. Another formula that's going to be really useful is the distance formula, all right? And a lot of people kind of sleep on this formula because they don't think it's important, but it really is, all right? So let me tell you what the distance formula is. So R, right? Let's just call that the distance between some arbitrary points, right? So let's say the points we want to find the distance are between x2, y2, and and x1 and y1. All right, so we want to find the distance between these 2 points. In order to do so, we have r, distance, is equal to the square root, it's a big square root, the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. All right, so this is your distance formula, right? So if you're given some sort of graph, right, this is x2, y2, this is x1, y1, right? This is just going to be this is the formula to find the distance between those 2 points, right? So distance formula, very important to remember. All right, and so the last thing you want to remember is the standard form of a quadratic equation. All right, and so you may say, hey Andrew, isn't it just ax squared plus bx plus c? Well, there's also another formula for this, and it's actually so let's say you have a vertex of hk, all right? So your vertex is hk. So given this vertex, the standard formula is going to be a, which is going to be your sort of coefficient, right? How narrow or wide it's going to be. A x minus h, right? H is the x value of your vertex. X minus h squared plus k, all right? And that's equal to, let's just say y, right? Because it's a function. So this is your standard formula for your quadratic, all right? So these are 3 important formulas you absolutely need to know, and the other formulas you need to know are going to be these formulas right here, all right? So those are the formulas you absolutely need to know, and thank you for the question. I look forward to answering more.